Hey everybody, it's your girl Bliss of Spiritual Life Coaching, and in this video today I'm going to be discussing spirituality and mental health. So let's just jump right on in. So what I have discovered just in doing my own research is that what remains at the forefront when it comes down to mental health and mental illness is depression. So I want to share my story with you about my own depression, what it stemmed from, and how I overcame it, in hopes that it will help someone who is suffering through depression today, because research shows that it looks like the whole world is just in a funk and depressed. So my depression stemmed from my abusive past. Um, I was abused, and I did not know how to channel channel or process those negative thoughts, those negative emotions, those negative feelings. And so it was left unchecked, and I just spiraled down into a deep, dark depression. And I stayed there for years. As a matter of fact, it actually became the norm. I didn't know life could exist in any other way. That is until I hit my spiritual awakening. And in that part of awakening where you're in the pit, which is known as the dark night of the soul, is where all the magic happened for me. But let me back up. Prior to, I was always aware that I had a dark side. I named her Sybil from the movie back in the 70s. And yes, I'm telling off my age, and in my Tabitha Brown voice, honey, don't you worry about it because that's my business. And it was during that time that I think I was on antidepressants for about maybe 3 times. And it was that last time that I was on the antidepressants, I realized that the only thing that they were doing was just correcting that chemical imbalance that I had in my brain due to my serotonin levels dropping because of the depression. But at the same time, I knew that I need to change my circumstances and make some changes in my own life. So now, while I was in the pit, one of the first things that smacked me in my face was fear. I had so much fear that it was crippling and paralyzing. And while you're in this pit, you're not getting out of it until you deal with whatever it is that you need to deal with. And so I had no other choice but to come face to face with my alter ego, my demon, Sybil, whatever you want to call them. And while I knew that there was anger and rage that I was feeling this whole entire time, there was another piece that really shocked me about my dark side. And let me tell you something, Sybil shed some light. I mean, she really did shed some light. She was pissed off at me. Y'all, I mean, she was pissed off. Not because of the abuse that I suffered, but because I would not acknowledge it, okay? If those feelings rose up inside of me, those thoughts, those negative emotions, I would ghost. I mean, I just did not want to be bothered with it. And it affected me in my, my real life, my physical life, whatever you want to call it, in such a way that if anybody tried to get close to me, yeah. Not happening. I did not want you beaming into my soul, okay? Because I didn't want you to see what was in there. I mean, it was nasty and it was ugly, and I was trying to keep all of that hidden. But at the same time, Sybil would resurface at a drop of a dime at any point, showing out, which really defeated the whole purpose of me trying to keep her hidden, okay? So I also saw other things come from that, such as vindictiveness, rage, bitterness, unforgiveness, self-centeredness. All of these things coming from because these things was just left unchecked. Now, like I said, we all have a dark side, and that dark side of us is known as our ego, our human, our shadow, our alter ego. It is the carnal flesh side of us. But we also have another side to us too, and that is the spirit. So when my spirit stepped up and started shedding some light, because you can't see in the dark, right? You have a dark side, so you can't see in the dark, and I can only see bits and pieces. But when light was shed on all of that mess, baby, woo, it was ugly. I mean, it was ugly. It was just nasty. Don't ask me if I'm nasty, because I was, and it broke my heart. It really did break my heart, because I felt like I was my own worst enemy, and I was being more unfair to myself than anyone else could have ever been to me. Okay, so now I'm talking about myself here. I'm talking about my negativities. I'm talking about my shadow. I'm talking about all that is not good. Okay, I'm saying it because somebody else needs to hear it. Okay, this is a part of my journey, so there is no shame in my game. Okay, now after processing all of this, after dealing with all of this, does that mean that I'm perfect? Nope. Does that mean that I don't get upset from time to time? Nope. Does that mean that I don't get down? Nope. Because we are not going to escape the trials and tribulations of life. I'm down right now because I just recently experienced a death of two of my loved ones, back to back. Okay, ask me if I'm feeling some kind of way about that. Yeah, damn straight I am. So it doesn't mean that you won't ever experience these things again in your life, but what it does mean is that now you are equipped with the tools that you need to help you to be able to process and channel your emotions and your energies, to understand yourself so much better than what you did before. And when you do that, then you start moving into a healthy mindset. And when you move into that healthy mindset, when you deal with your demons, guess what happens? Your demons become your best friend. Okay? They are working in your favor now rather than working against you. And on a final note, I just want to mention that a lot of people feel like depression or mental illness is a taboo. You may hear things like, oh, it's all in your mind, it's all in your head. And indeed it is, but it is also real. Because like I said, none of us will be able to escape any trials and tribulations in our lives. And you know what? Some people can process those things on their own with no problem, and kudos to you. I take my hats off and I'm proud of you. But while there's others out there that may need help with it. And so if you do need help with it, then head on over to spirituallifecoaching.net and book you a 60-minute appointment. My appointments are $1 a minute. However, I'm still running my promotion to where you'll get a free 15-minute consultation just to see if we are a right fit and we connect and we can work with each other. If not, you're not out of anything. If we are a fit, then the remainder of the remaining 45 minutes is $45 and we can get to work. So you can also reach me on social media. The links are down in the description. So I hope this video has helped somebody somehow today. I just feel like somebody needed to hear this. And comment down below. What do you call your alter egos? Because I know y'all got some names for them too. I'm not the only one. I done heard some of them too. And it's okay to acknowledge that you have a dark side, that you have a shadow side. And because if you don't acknowledge it, then you can't embrace it. Okay? And you won't never understand it. So I love you all. And I thank you so much for watching. And I pray that you have a wonderful day.